Hello everyone, in today's video I'll be showing you how to install this mod. I think that it looks very nice, and I think I can make a mod showcase out of this. So the first thing that you have to do is install Open4 as usual, which I have a video on how to do, and you can check that out in the cards of this video. Once you have Open4 installed, I recommend you install a trainer. I will be using Simple Trainer in this video, as in most of my videos, because Simple Trainer is what I've been using for the past 2 years, so I recommend it, and I'm going to be using it in this video. So if you want to follow along, I also have a video on how to install this mod, which you can check out in the cards of this video as well. So once you have those two things installed, you can go ahead and download the mod. And in my downloads folder, I have this mod right here. And there's only one way of installing this mod, which is the add-on method. So the first thing that you have to do is actually go into your Steam library if you have the Steam version of the game. If you have the Rockstar or cracked version of the game, first of all, if you have the cracked version, I'm not too sure whether this will work. I've had quite a lot of comments on a lot of my mods. 90% of them are from people with the cracked version of the game, saying that it's not working for them. Not too sure why, because I don't have the cracked version. But if you have the cracked version of the game, keep in mind that a lot of people that have issues with mods are the ones that have that version of GTA 5. Now, with the Rockstar version and the Steam version, to find your GTA 5 main directory, you just have to find wherever your GTA 5 .exe file is. So I'm pretty sure I can just, actually no, I'm not going to do that because I have around 5 copies of Grand Theft Auto 5, so there'll be a lot of results. But here's another way you can find your Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory. You just go into your Steam library, games, right click on Grand Theft Auto 5, click on properties, local files, browse local files. Then you should find your GTA 5 main directory right here. As you can see, here is the GTA5.exe file, and that is an indicator that, you know, this is the main directory. So you should also have a mods folder if you followed my Open4 installation guide, and in your mods folder you just want to copy update into there, like here, like I have right now. And I've already done that just to skip some time, some of the waiting time that it takes to copy it over. And then you just want to go to times 64 DLC packs, then you want to go into add-on version times 64, and you just want to drag this into here. There we go. Next you want to go back, then you want to double click on this, you want to select this, Control C, now you can close this, and next you want to open up Open4. You want to click on Windows after that. Okay, so there we go. Open4 has opened up. Now you want to make sure you have edit mode turned on. And okay, so it looks like I have to update my ASI plugin. Make sure you have your ASI plugins installed and updated. That's always important. So now you go into mods, update RPF, common, data, and you want to look for DLC list. Now you just want to, you right click and click on edit, and there we go. Now again, you make sure you have this copied in your clipboard. I already have it copied. So next you want to click right here after paths, then press tab and Control V to paste. And there we go, we have just pasted what was in my clipboard, and there we go. So you can save, and that should save the file. Now that's practically all you have to do. Now let's try and start up GTA 5 and let's see how the mod looks, and yeah, I'll give you guys a basic overview of what it looks like. So as you guys can see, the game has started up successfully, and now we can go ahead and spawn the vehicle. To start up the menu, you just press F4. To scroll around, you just press the arrow keys as well as the enter key. So let's scroll down to vehicle spawning. Then you want to scroll down to spawn vehicle by model name, and in here you just want to type in BMCI, and that should spawn a vehicle. Okay, so this might be a pretty large model, so we might have to try again. Okay, and there we go. So it took 2 tries, but as you can see, the car has been spawned. Now, from a first glance, I think that this car looks very good, although the license plate is tiny. Not too sure if that's normal. Let's take a look. Yeah, it does seem pretty tiny. Interesting. But the car does look very nice, very neat. Tires look good. I like the lights. The lights look very nice. The under part of the vehicle isn't too nice, but I mean, it's not much of a deal, not much of a big deal. Now let's check out the interior. The interior could be better. Could be better. Not the nicest interior. I mean, the only part that bugs me is the radio, the what's it called? The TV, whatever that is, the display. That's what it's called. In the BMW, it's normally like a map or like navigation thing. You can change the radio and stuff. I prefer if the creator of this mod left it at that. Now let's check out the dials. Do they work? Yes, the dials do work. As for the speed dial, I'm not too sure if it works. Let's check. Yes, it does. The speedometer works. Now let's check out the exterior. So let's just park the car somewhere over here. There we go. And now let's check out the exterior with the doors open. So let's go to vehicle doors and windows menu, and let's open all the doors. Now the trunk looks great. You can see the weather guards, the rubber lining. You can see the fabric, which is nice. Here you can see the hinges and everything. Okay, the door looks like it's levitating, but it's not that big of a deal. And yeah, the car looks decent. But the engine bay doesn't open, which is quite disappointing, because in a lot of my showcases I almost always do show the engine bay. I think that's quite a nice feature to have in a mod, because it's what we like to see. You know, if you're a car guy, you probably like to see the engine. For instance, BMW definitely does make their engines look very nice. Of course, it's just a bunch of shrouds and stuff like that, but it just looks nice, and I'd like to be able to see it. And of course, if you like to make videos of like drift cars or whatever, then sometimes you want to pop off the hood and just have a exposed engine bay. So I think that the engine bay is quite important. Overall, I like this mod, but it's not one of the top quality mods. There are a few things. I mean, it's really close up there, very close. If it weren't for the engine bay and the radio, then I would have picked it as a top quality mod, and I'd definitely make a showcase of this mod. So in general, I think that this mod is great. It really is, and it's very easy to install. I was hoping that it would be the perfect candidate for a new showcase video, but unfortunately it doesn't tick all of the boxes. So but I really do like this car. It's a really nice car. I love the BMW, just BMWs in general. I love German cars, the M versions especially. So it's unfortunate that I can't make a video of this car. I mean, I can, but I don't know. A car without an engine bay, that's a little less content for a video. Also, I have to say that I really do like this new the new headlights on the BMWs, the F80s. So I really do like this mod. I wish that there were more that came out that are very high detailed. Like for instance, the M4 F80 mod. That is a very detailed mod. I know for a fact. I think I made a video of it, but I haven't made a showcase of it. So maybe I'll make a showcase of that car. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions, I was actually supposed to make a video for a mod that someone requested that I make an installation guide of, but I'll do that in my next video because I was hoping that maybe I can make a showcase out of this car, but I don't think I can, but I'll see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any suggestions, comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.